There's a moment when someone looks at you just a little too long, and something in your gut says, "Wait, what was that?" Most people brush it off and tell themselves they're imagining things. But here's what psychology actually tells us. You probably weren't imagining it at all. The human brain is wired to pick up on attraction signals before your conscious mind even processes them. You feel it before you can explain it, and that feeling is almost never random. There's a whole hidden language happening between people who secretly like each other, and most of us are completely blind to it because nobody ever taught us how to read it. Think about someone in your life right now, someone you've wondered about. Maybe something felt a little different with them, but you couldn't put your finger on why. Hold on to that person in your mind, because everything in this video is going to make sense very soon. The signs someone secretly likes you aren't what you see in movies or read in magazines. They're quieter, deeper, and honestly, way more fascinating than that. Some of these signs happen on a subconscious level. Neither person is even aware of them. And once you know what to look for, you'll start seeing it everywhere around you. If your mind is curious about how human behavior really works beneath the surface, you need thoughtcraft in your life. Hit subscribe right now, because the deeper we go into this, the more your mind is going to be blown. This channel is built for people who want to understand what's really happening between human beings. Okay, let's get into the first sign, and this one is going to catch you off guard. When someone secretly likes you, they become almost painfully aware of your presence in any room. You don't even have to say anything. Just walking in shifts something for them. Psychologists call this phenomenon heightened attentional bias toward a person of romantic interest. In plain English, their brain automatically tracks you even when they're pretending not to. You might catch them glancing at you and then suddenly looking away really fast. That quick look away is actually a huge tell, and most people miss this completely. When someone is indifferent to you, they don't look away, they just don't look at all. The nervousness of that glance is the sign, not the glance itself. And this is where it gets really interesting. When someone secretly likes you, they start mirroring your behavior without realizing it.
If you cross your arms, they cross their arms a few seconds later. If you lean forward during a conversation, they'll lean in too. This is called limbic resonance. It's a subconscious form of emotional synchronization. Your nervous systems are literally trying to match each other. This happens below the level of conscious thought, which means it can't really be faked. If you want to test this, subtly change your body position during a conversation and watch what happens. If they follow your movement within about 30 seconds, trust me, something deeper is going on. The body is always saying what the mouth is too afraid to admit. But here's the part most people don't notice. Pay attention to how someone treats you differently than others. When someone secretly likes you, you become an exception to their normal behavior. Maybe they're usually sarcastic and distant with everyone, but with you, they're suddenly warm. Maybe they're usually quiet in groups, but somehow they always respond when you talk. This shift in their behavior is not an accident. It's the subconscious showing up uninvited. Their brain is literally making them act differently around you without them fully understanding why. They might even feel confused about it themselves and wonder why you make them feel a little off balance. That off balance feeling? That's attraction living right underneath the surface. And this is where it gets really interesting. There's a psychological concept called the lean-in effect in conversations. When someone is genuinely drawn to you, they will unconsciously reduce the physical space between you. It's not even romantic at first. It's almost like a gravitational pull they can't explain. They'll stand a little closer than necessary when talking to you in a group. They'll find reasons to be near you even when there's plenty of space elsewhere. This is your nervous system reacting to theirs. Your body already knows what your mind hasn't figured out. Pay attention to who consistently chooses to be physically near you for no obvious reason. That's not coincidence. That's quiet, wordless attraction doing its thing. But here's the part most people never connect to attraction. When someone secretly likes you, they remember tiny things you said weeks or months ago.
They'll bring up a random fact you mentioned once, or ask about something you briefly talked about. This is called selective memory retention, and it happens because the brain prioritizes information from people we care about. Your words literally get stored differently in their mind than other people's words do. They're not trying to impress you, they genuinely can't help remembering everything you say. When someone forgets everything you tell them, you know where you stand. But when someone remembers the small things, your favorite show, that one trip you mentioned, pay attention. Their memory is quietly revealing exactly how much mental space you're taking up. And this is where it gets really interesting. There's something psychologists call protective behavior, and it shows up early with secret attraction. When someone secretly likes you, they start looking out for you in small, almost invisible ways. They'll notice when you seem tired or stressed before you've said anything about it. They'll offer help before you even ask, grabbing something you need, holding a door a beat longer. These aren't grand romantic gestures. They're tiny, almost instinctive acts of care. Your brain has put you in a special category, a category that triggers protective instincts. That shift in how they see you is what drives all these small, quiet behaviors. It's one of the most genuine signs because it's almost impossible to fake consistently over time. You can't perform caring for weeks and months. Eventually, it either runs dry or it's the real thing. But here's the part most people don't notice: how someone behaves when you give attention to someone else. When someone secretly likes you, you interact with other people in a very specific way. They might go a little quieter when you laugh at someone else's joke. They might subtly try to re-enter the conversation when your attention drifts away from them. They're not trying to be obvious about it. They might not even understand why they feel that way. Psychologists call this attention-seeking recalibration. It's a response to feeling emotionally sidelined. The reaction is almost always mild and deniable, but it's there if you know how to look. A person who is completely indifferent to you feels nothing when your attention moves away. But someone with secret feelings, they feel it immediately, and their behavior gives it away. And now, this might be the most powerful sign of all, honestly. When someone secretly likes you, your problems suddenly matter to them on a personal level. They don't just hear your issues, they actually hold on to them and think about them later. They'll follow up days later, out of nowhere, just to ask how something turned out. Most people don't do this for people they're neutral about. It takes emotional investment. Their brain has quietly decided you're someone worth worrying about, and that doesn't happen by accident. This emotional investment reveals something their words might never directly say. It's the clearest window into how deeply someone actually cares about your existence in their life. And this is where it gets really interesting. One of the most underrated signs is how someone responds when you're upset or struggling. When someone secretly likes you, your emotional state affects their emotional state.
Psychologists call this emotional contagion, but in attraction, it goes deeper than normal. They don't just sympathize with you, they actually feel unsettled when you're not okay. You might notice them getting slightly uncomfortable or even overprotective when you're going through something. Their reaction is disproportionate to the situation because their feelings for you are amplifying everything. They're not just watching you go through something, they're going through it with you internally. And that kind of quiet emotional entanglement is one of the most honest signs that exists. But here's something this whole video has been quietly building toward. All of these signs, the glances, the mirroring, the memory, the protectiveness, they're all saying the same thing. Feelings don't stay hidden forever. They always find a way to leak out through behavior. The human brain cannot fully conceal genuine attraction. It shows up in the small things every single time. You've probably been on the receiving end of these signs and didn't know how to read them. And now you do, and that changes everything about how you see the people around you. Think about your own behavior for a second and be honest with yourself. Have you ever done any of these things for someone without fully admitting why? Have you ever remembered tiny details or stayed close or reacted when their attention shifted away? We all do this, and we all do it because attraction is one of the most powerful forces in human psychology. The real question isn't whether someone secretly likes you, it's whether you'll let yourself see it clearly. Because now you know how to look, and once you see it, you can't unsee it. If this video made you think about a specific person or yourself, drop their initials in the comments right now.
And if you want to keep understanding the hidden layers of human behavior, subscribe to ThoughtCraft today. This channel exists to give you the psychological insight that most people will go their entire lives without understanding. You found this video for a reason. Don't walk away without hitting that subscribe button.